Alright, everyone settle in because today we're diving deep into a story that will absolutely blow your mind, a tale that proves how one single solitary moment can completely redefine a person's entire existence, their past, their present, and their future. We're talking about the kind of life-altering event that most of us only dream about, a moment of pure magic that transforms struggle into triumph and anonymity into legend. This isn't just a sports story, it's a human story about resilience, about hope, and about the incredible power of never ever giving up even when everything around you screams for you to quit. Have you ever wondered if there's a specific turning point in your life, a single decision or fleeting opportunity that could dramatically alter your path forever? Well, our story today is about a young man who experienced exactly that, a player whose entire destiny hinged on one kick, one goal, one perfect moment in time. His journey from the very bottom to the absolute pinnacle is a testament to the idea that sometimes all it takes is that one chance, that one spark to ignite a wildfire of change. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, because I promise you this is a narrative you won't want to miss. Let me introduce you to Leo, a name that would eventually echo through stadiums, but for a long time it was just the name of a kid from a tough neighborhood with a dream that felt impossibly distant. Leo grew up in a place where opportunities were scarce and every day was a battle for survival, a place where the worn-out football he kicked around the dusty streets was his only escape, his only real joy. From a very young age, he showed an undeniable talent for the game, a natural flair that made him stand out even among his peers. But talent alone isn't enough, is it? Leo faced an uphill battle from the start. His family struggled financially, making it hard to afford proper equipment or even transportation to tryouts for better teams. He often played with holes in his boots and a growling stomach, but his spirit remained unbroken. His passion for football burned brighter than any hardship he encountered. He knew deep down that this sport was his ticket out, his one true shot at a different life, not just for himself, but for his entire family. He endured countless rejections from youth academies and scouts who saw potential but never quite enough to take a chance on a kid with so many external disadvantages. Each rejection was a punch to the gut, a heavy blow to his already fragile confidence, but somehow he always found the strength to pick himself up, dust himself off, and keep training even harder. He believed that if he just kept pushing, if he just kept improving, his moment would eventually come. Years passed and Leo found himself playing for a semi-professional team in the lowest tier of professional football, a league where passion often outweighed skill and dreams went to die more often than they came true. He was barely making enough money to contribute to his family's expenses, let alone pursue his own aspirations. The constant grind, the endless travel, and the crushing weight of expectation began to take their toll on him, both physically and mentally. He started to question everything, wondering if he was chasing a phantom, a dream that was never truly meant for him. His parents, who had always been his biggest cheerleaders, started to gently suggest that maybe it was time to consider other options, a more stable job, a more conventional path. The pressure was immense, and Leo felt the walls closing in around him, feeling like he was letting everyone down, including himself. He was on the verge of giving up on the game he loved more than anything else. Then came that game, a match that seemed ordinary on the surface but carried an extraordinary weight for his struggling team. It was the final game of the season, and they were teetering on the brink of relegation, meaning they would drop out of the semi-professional league entirely, a financial disaster for the club and a nail in the coffin for many of the players' careers. The atmosphere was thick with anxiety, a palpable sense of dread hanging over the stadium. The stakes couldn't have been higher for Leo personally either. He knew this was likely his last chance to prove his worth, to catch the eye of anyone who might still be watching. He had been given a rare start due to an injury to a teammate, and he felt the immense pressure of not just saving the team, but also saving his own fading dream. This wasn't just a game, it was a crucible, a test of everything he had worked for. The game itself was a brutal affair, a gritty back and forth battle with both teams desperate for a win. The tension was almost unbearable, the clock ticking away slowly, agonizingly. As the minutes dwindled down, the score remained tied 0-0, a result that meant relegation for Leo's team. Hope was fading fast, the crowd was restless, and the players were visibly exhausted, their shoulders slumping with each passing second. With only moments left in stoppage time, the referee signaled that there were just 2 minutes remaining. It felt like an eternity, and yet no time at all. The opposing team launched one final attack, pushing everyone forward, trying to snatch a late winner. Leo found himself deep in his own half, defending desperately a position he wasn't accustomed to. He felt a surge of adrenaline, a primal instinct to protect his goal at all costs. Then it happened, a moment that unfolded in slow motion yet felt incredibly fast. The opposing team's striker unleashed a powerful shot that was blocked by one of Leo's teammates, the ball deflecting wildly into the midfield. It bounced once, twice, and then perfectly into Leo's path. He didn't think, he didn't hesitate, he just reacted, pure instinct taking over his body. He controlled the ball with a silky first touch, turning away from a defender who lunged in desperately. The crowd gasped, a collective intake of breath as they saw a glimmer of possibility. Leo looked up and saw an impossible amount of space in front of him, a wide open field stretching towards the opponent's goal. It was a chance, a tiny sliver of an opportunity. He started to run. He ran with everything he had, with every ounce of frustration and hope and dreams that had been building inside him for years. He dribbled past one defender, then another, his speed and agility a blur on the pitch. The commentators were screaming, the crowd was on its feet, a wave of noise building with every stride he took. It was a solo effort, a desperate dash against time and fate. As he approached the penalty box, the opposing goalkeeper rushed out, trying to narrow the angle to intimidate him. Leo kept his head down, his focus absolute. He took one final touch, setting the ball perfectly for his dominant foot. The angle was tight, the pressure immense, but he knew this was his moment. This was the culmination of every single practice, every single setback, every single dream. He struck the ball with power and precision, a clean, pure hit that sent it soaring towards the top corner of the net. Time seemed to stop for a fraction of a second as the ball flew through the air, a yellow blur against the evening sky. The net rippled, a beautiful, satisfying sound that echoed through the stadium. Goal. A single word that changed everything. The roar that erupted from the crowd was deafening, a cacophony of joy and disbelief. Fans leaped from their seats, strangers embraced, tears flowed freely. Leo himself stood there for a moment in stunned silence, unable to comprehend what he had just done. Then the realization hit him, a tidal wave of emotion washing over him. He had done it, he had saved his team, he had scored that goal. His teammates swarmed him, burying him under a pile of joyous bodies. The weight of years of struggle, of doubt, of fear lifted from his shoulders in an instant. He felt a sense of pure, unadulterated elation, a feeling he had never experienced before. It wasn't just a goal, it was a declaration, a statement that he belonged, that he was meant for something more. The final whistle blew moments later, confirming the victory and, more importantly, confirming their survival in the league. The celebration continued long after the game ended, a party that spilled out into the streets. Leo was the undisputed hero, the man of the moment, his name chanted by every fan. He had gone from an anonymous player on the verge of quitting to a local legend in the blink of an eye. The next morning, Leo woke up to a whirlwind of attention. His goal was replayed endlessly on local sports channels, his name splashed across the front pages of newspapers. Scouts who had dismissed him before were now calling his agent, expressing keen interest. The phone wouldn't stop ringing, a stark contrast to the silence that had often accompanied his previous efforts. This single goal had opened doors he never thought possible. Within weeks, a major club from a higher division came calling, offering him a professional contract. A real contract with a proper salary and a chance to play on a much bigger stage. It was everything he had ever dreamed of and more. He packed his bags, said emotional goodbyes to his family and his old team, and embarked on a new chapter, a journey he could only have imagined in his wildest fantasies. The transition wasn't easy, of course. The pace was faster, the competition tougher, and the expectations immense. But Leo carried the memory of that goal with him, a constant reminder of what he was capable of when pushed to his limits. It fueled his training, it sharpened his focus, and it gave him an unwavering belief in himself that he had lacked before. He knew he had earned this opportunity, and he was determined to make the most of it. He worked harder than anyone else, often staying late after practice to refine his skills, to improve his weaknesses. He learned from his new teammates, from his coaches, absorbing every piece of advice like a sponge. His humility, despite his sudden rise, endeared him to everyone around him. He never forgot where he came from, never forgot the struggle that had led him to this point. Over the next few seasons, Leo's career skyrocketed. He became a regular starter, a fan favorite, and eventually a key player for his new club. He scored more goals, provided crucial assists, and his name became synonymous with exciting, attacking football. He won trophies, earned international caps for his country, and played in some of the biggest stadiums in the world, a far cry from the dusty pitches of his youth. Financially, his life was transformed, allowing him to provide for his family in ways he could only have dreamed of. He bought them a new home, ensured his siblings received good educations, and contributed to community projects in his old neighborhood. He never forgot the people who supported him, the people who believed in him even when he doubted himself. His success wasn't just his own, it was shared with everyone who had been part of his journey. But beyond the fame and the fortune, the most profound change was within Leo himself. He was no longer the insecure, struggling young man filled with doubt. He was confident, resilient, and a leader both on and off the pitch. He had found his purpose, his voice, and his place in the world. That goal wasn't just a moment of sporting brilliance, it was the catalyst for an entire personal revolution. Now let's delve a little deeper into why this one goal, why this one moment had such a monumental impact. It wasn't just the act of scoring itself, it was the confluence of circumstances, the immense pressure, the timing, and the sheer desperation that surrounded it. It was a moment where preparation met opportunity, where years of hard work culminated in a single, decisive action. It showed the world, and more importantly Leo himself, what he was truly capable of. Think about it, how often do we underestimate the power of a single moment, a single decision, single act of courage? We often believe that life is a gradual progression, a slow climb, but sometimes it's those sudden, dramatic shifts, those pivotal points that truly define our trajectory. Leo's goal was one such point, a rupture in the fabric of his ordinary life that propelled him into an extraordinary one. His story is a powerful testament to the concept of resilience. Despite facing countless setbacks and rejections, Leo never truly gave up on his dream. He kept pushing, he kept believing, even when the evidence suggested otherwise. It's a reminder that perseverance isn't just about enduring hardships, it's about maintaining hope and effort in the face of overwhelming odds. It also highlights the incredible pressure that athletes operate under and how some thrive in it, while others crumble. For Leo, that pressure cooker moment didn't break him, it forged him into something stronger, something more determined. It revealed a mental fortitude that he perhaps didn't even know he possessed, a deep well of inner strength that only emerged when everything was on the line. Furthermore, this story isn't just about individual success, it's about the ripple effect that one person's triumph can have. Leo's goal saved his team from relegation, securing jobs for many others and providing a much-needed boost to the local community. His subsequent success inspired countless young kids from his old neighborhood, showing them that dreams, however distant, are indeed achievable with hard work and unwavering belief. So what can we take away from Leo's incredible journey from that one life-changing goal? It's a powerful reminder that our lives are not predetermined, that we all have the potential for greatness within us. It teaches us to never give up on our dreams, no matter how challenging the path may seem. It encourages us to embrace opportunities, even when they appear daunting, because you never know which one might be your one goal moment. It's about understanding that sometimes all it takes is that one chance, that one moment of pure focus and determination to completely rewrite your story. It's about being prepared for that moment when it arrives, even if you don't know when or how it will manifest, because Leo didn't just get lucky, he was ready, he had put in the work, he had the skill, and when his moment came, he seized it with both hands and never looked back. So as you go about your own lives, I want you to think about what your one goal might be. What is that one thing?